So the question that should be asked is, what's wrong with Leicester? Can they survive this, or are they going to be relegated? Because there is a lot of questions we need to ask. So the game is over, people. Brighton 5, Leicester City 0. Let's get into the video. So hello guys, and welcome back to another video. This is the Football Connect. I'm your host Sam, and we are back again with another one. So it's now after 6 games and Leicester City only has one, yes I repeat, one goal, one point to at least show that they've done something. They've lost all their other game, which are 5, and they are the team that are actually at the bottom of the log. It could be surprising to hear that they might be relegated, because it does not look like the Leicester we should know. They lost their goalkeeper, their number 1, Schmeichel. Daniel is really struggling. I always knew that he was never really a play keeper. You can make him the number 1 player. Not saying that I'm hating on him, but just being honest. Also, the players that they've lost, maybe it's showing that they needed to at least do something in signing, or maybe it's not even the players, maybe the manager is just not getting the better of Leicester City. It doesn't look like they have anything to prove at this moment. I was watching this game. The game should have ended around maybe 10-0 or even more. To be honest, Daniel, the player that I'm saying, is not really 100% fit to be a Leicester player. Saved this whole team. And the worst part about this, strike force, Pat Sondaka, for me, was the best player that I saw up there going forward. He helped Leicester in many ways. The assist he gave exactly after the first whistle, which made them score their first minute goal, and the second goal he scored after a Tielemans throw kick that came from behind, and he was able to finish. But the problem is this, maybe what Roy was saying all along, it is true, because I remember Roy Johnny saying that he does not rate Brendan Rodgers and he doesn't know what he's doing. And we really hoped, because Leicester City looked like they were going to be that team that a lot of people were going to be gunning for and saying a lot about. But it looks like, man, it's really far away. Brighton, it is a team that has lost players. It is a team that had to be rebuilt countless times. They lost Cucurella, they lost Bosman, and they lost even other players I might not even know by names. At the same time, brought some players to try and help out with the team. They've signed Billy Gilmore, which I'm really excited to see how he's gonna be changed under the new manager, because it looks like Graham Potter is really one best manager in the British, and he is gonna go far with the way he's able to set up his teams and the way he's able to produce. Because what I saw today was pure, totally unacceptable for a Leicester team. At the same time, makes sense for the team that we're watching. So the question is this: is Brendan Rodgers going to be sacked? And if they're going to sack him, who are they going to bring back? What needs to be done to this Leicester team to get their best form back? What exactly do we expect from a Leicester City squad, which is expected to be challenging for more and going after different titles? Because what we are seeing, it's totally disrespectful to the fans and unacceptable to the whole football community. This is a team that has the likes of Yuri Tielemans, the players like Madison, the players like Jamie Vardy, Pasondake, Kelechi Iheanacho. Indeed, those are countless players that were recognized as some of the best gems that we had in the pre-world of football, and now they've all but just disappeared in just a small amount of time. For me, as a football fan, it doesn't make sense. And if it means that the manager is not getting the better or the best form that can get out of this team, then let's all agree on one thing: the manager has to walk away. If he's not getting the best out of this team, then he has to walk away, because if it is limiting this Leicester squad from being the best team we are used to seeing them, if it's limiting the Leicester squad from producing the best we want to see from them, then things have to change and things have to be done so well. Well, now I need to talk about one thing. The goal that was scored by Brighton, the one that was chopped off by VAR, I felt like VAR just robbed us of one of the best goals in football history. And I might say that it robbed us because I really wanted to be a goal. The decision, when you think about it, maybe it was okay or it was correct, but I feel like we were really robbed. That was one of the best goals I've seen, and it's gonna be one of the best by countryman wherever we go. The way he took that shot, the way he was able to release as a volley man, that would have been the goal of the month. But anyway, he caught the last minute free kick, and again he scored an amazing goal. That player deserves to be the man of the match of today. I'm not sure about his name, but my main focus, my main worry is of this Leicester squad. 2 years ago, 1 year ago, this team, a lot of people were now thinking of replacing some other top six squad with this team. They were now taking this team and making it one of the best teams in the football history. The reason I still cover Leicester in big match previews and reviews is because I still regard this team as one of the best teams in the world. Now we are seeing this performance. Now we are seeing this championess. I'm confused. And at the same time, people talk about Brendan Rodgers deserving to be one of the best coaches coaching these big squads. He is in the Leicester squad, which has a lot of players and can produce something, and still yet is getting nothing out of this team, getting nothing out of this squad. So it is a worrisome thing. Maybe he deserves to be in Scottish, where he's coaching the Celtics team that keeps winning and winning and winning and winning. Maybe that's where he deserves to be. He cannot come out into a top flight league with a top flight team like Leicester and produce good team. And I feel like that is one of the reasons why people like Roy doesn't rate Brendan Rodgers, and that is one of the reasons why when you expect him to go higher than where he was last time, he keeps going lower, and it surprises us. It surprises us as the world of football, and it's so unbelievable. It's painful to watch, and I have no idea what else I can say. I really have nothing to say, Mom. He has some good players that if they are coached properly, if they are set up properly, he can produce an amazing squad. Be beaten by Brighton by 5 goals to 0 in a game which I felt like they would have won even about 10 goals to 0 if Danny Ward did not save some of the shots. It's totally unacceptable. It's totally unbelievable. Maybe he deserved the sacking, because I'm 100% sure. I haven't checked, but if we go on Twitter right now, I'm believing that Brendan Rodgers out is trending all over football world. It's unacceptable. It's unbelievable. It's unexplainable. There was a game that I saw last week where Jamie Vardy was, I don't know if he was being taken out. The way he looked at Brendan Rodgers, the way he looked at a manager who's supposed to be giving me or making him the best, showed us more that there is that is happening in the back door than more than what meets the eye, more than what we see. There was a fight between the goalkeeper, Danny Ward, and Ndidi, where there was a ball that was passed back. There was chaos, and I saw players calling each other the F word. That tells you that are all the signs and symptoms of a team that is slowly, surely dying and becoming totally nothing. It's painful to say these words. It's painful to actually come out and say a video targeting a team, targeting a manager. It's painful. We don't want this in football world. But all the signs and symptoms of the death of a team, the death of a manager are all showing up. Leicester City is a big team to be deserving to be in the relegation zone. I rate Leicester City. I'm gonna be making my revisited Premier League teams, who's gonna win the league and so forth and so on, after what I'm saying, but it's so painful to watch. So I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Leicester City fans, what has happened to your team? Is it all on the manager, or the players are just not showing up as well? We saw it with United. Ten Hag is getting the best out of this team. What is wrong? Let us know in the comment section. Click the like button, subscribe to the Connect, the best way you support the football community, and also share this on your social. Thank you very much for watching. I'm out.
Beats the goalkeeper. You're just lost for words. He is just brilliant. Georgie Best.